Good morning, everybody. It's my second day in Southern California. It's 5 in the morning, and I'm running 13 miles in 2 hours. Excuse me, 13.1. It's that last .1 that really makes a man. Anywho, I just ate my hearty breakfast of this Pro Bar meal that I got at the expo yesterday. It was actually quite tasty. I didn't do much sightseeing yesterday because I've been to San Diego before and I've driven around these parts, but I'm looking forward to this race this morning because it's 13 miles all along the ocean. Should be probably the most beautiful run of my life. So I'm really excited for that, even though it's gonna suck. I wish I could snap along the way, like mile 1, mile 2, mile 3, but that would be so clunky and awkward. I'm kind of tempted to do it. All right, trying to get to parking. Hope I make it to the starting line. So I made it to the starting line and I'm following the throngs to the beginning of our doom. A lot of people are probably preparing by getting like one last hard workout in or getting the joints loose, and I'm like looking for the best Instagram picture. No, I take that back because I am preparing my body for this 13.1 miles by eating jelly beans. Energizer jelly beans. Just think, you guys, with the faith of a jelly bean, we could change the world. Or at the very least, finish 13.1 miles.
Roller skates, skateboards, strollers, scooters, or wheelchairs allowed.
No skating. Right, this 30-year-old is ready to roll. Last update from the half marathon. See you guys at the finish if I make it. What's up, y'all? Check out my bling. I did it! Oh my gosh, you guys. It was the most gorgeous run of my life. I didn't even care that my knees were throbbing and blisters were popping. I was just in love. Don't get me wrong, Asheville and the Blue Ridge is beautiful. It is. But this is just such a different kind of beauty than from anything I'd ever known growing up. The cliffs and the waves and the hills and the trees and just, I just love it here, you guys. Anyway, back to the actual race. My goal going into it was to get less than 2 hours, and I honestly didn't think I would do it. I think I got about an hour 56 my first time that I ran a half marathon 5 years ago. So my goal was to get under 2 because I think that's a good goal. But in the weeks leading up to this race, you guys, I struggled to maintain a 9-minute mile pace, which is what 2 hours basically means. But, so I was anticipating, my actual anticipation was I would probably get something like 2:10, 2:15. But adrenaline, that is the key. And you guys, I had so many of those jelly beans. Those Energizer jelly beans. I was so amped when the blaring horn went off to start us. And I felt so good for about the first 9-10 miles. Miles 11 and 12, I started to like hate my life. But then you hit mile 12 and everyone's cheering, and I'm gonna write about this in a blog post because it was just so inspiring. There's so many volunteers just out cheering for me. And I had one of my old friends come down to visit and to cheer me on at the finish line, and that was inspiring. And you guys, I finished the race in 1:59:30. So I'm feeling on top of the world right now. I'm in shorts and flip-flops, and my legs have a chance to rest and breathe now, and I get to drive to Orange County now. The journey continues. Back home to OC. Jesus, save me from this traffic. I genuinely forgotten about that part of living here. The perpetual traffic that never ends, ever. Not too shabby. Not at all.